What's going on, everyone? Happy day after Christmas. For those of you that are celebrating Christmas, if you're not, happy Saturday. Sitting in the car once again, waiting for my son who's in a basketball workout. Happy Boxing Day. Just wanted to do a quick little scope here and talk a little bit about turning off the business, turning off the thoughts of a business. I'm not sure if you struggle with that yet, but it may come a time that you do. And if you are watching this and you do struggle with that, you're trying to really be in the moment, in the present, but yet you're thinking about all the things you want to do. Tap on that screen there if that makes sense. Go ahead and let me know that you're getting this. Yeah, good. Give me a double tap there. That's good. Just so I know you guys are there. Maybe also, just so we can have a little bit of dialogue here between each other. If that makes sense, if you guys have ever felt that, type in yes. If you've ever felt that, where you're sitting and you're, so it's just not me, yeah. Where you're sitting there and you're really trying to enjoy that family time and you're really trying to enjoy that moment, but you just keep thinking about what you want to do, whether it's, that new product you're going to launch, or maybe the supplier is supposed to get back to you and you can't wait to check that email. Anything. All of those different thoughts, they actually, they make it hard to be able to really enjoy that present moment. So one little trick that I do, natural thoughts. Yes. That was Danny. Danny, what's up, buddy? It is really, really hard. It's a challenge. It's a struggle for me personally. But one of the things that I do to try to help me with this is almost giving me that time to allow myself to think about that. Now, it's not always going to work. But for example, yesterday was Christmas, and I wanted to enjoy the moment. And I really, really did. We had a great day, a really, really great dinner, and just a great day with the kids and the family. And even the night before Christmas Eve, we had great time with family, and I was able to do it. The way that I kind of allow myself to be there and know that I could be, thinking about the business at another time is to almost schedule that time in a sense. So this way here, I know that I have a time rather than thinking to myself, my kids have about 10 days off right now. And, there's a lot of things coming up. My son's got a basketball tournament, which we're excited about, which that really does help me unplug. I got to be honest with you. When I get into that basketball game with him, I'm not really thinking about the business. Why is taking a break equal turning off? Yeah, exactly. Taking a break here's what I mean by that. Like if you're sitting there and you're trying to really enjoy that moment with a certain event, let's say with your family, right? You don't want to be half there and half at your event, right? It's not really fair to your family. It's not really fair to yourself because that moment is going to be gone. And that's something that I'm realizing the older I get, the more I try to mind focus, right? So it's like, I don't want to be sitting here thinking about how my sales are on Amazon while I'm trying to enjoy my daughter at a birthday party and she's, bowling and I'm enjoying watching her bowl, do you even feel that if your business is going well? Yeah, absolutely you do. Because here's the other thing too, guys, we always get to this goal in our mind that we think that once we get there, we feel like, you know what? The minute I get there, I'll take a break. Give me a yes if you've ever said this. Give me a yes if you've ever said to yourself, not just in business. How about this? As soon as I finish that room in the house and I get that all fixed up, or I do whatever I want to do to that one project, the minute I get that done, I'm going to take a break and I'm not going to think about the house anymore, or I'm not going to think about that project anymore, right? I've done it. I've done it so many different times. And now that I'm aware of it, I don't really say that much anymore because I know it's not true. Because there's going to be so many different things that once you get to one level, you're going to want to get to the next level. Once you get to that level, you're going to want to get to the next level. So it really is hard. It's a balance. It really is. Yeah, taking a break is the wrong mentality. It's not so much taking a break from the business. It's hopefully having things set up so this way here, you can not just take a break, but just unplug, let your business run or the project rest until you get done. Yeah, podcast number 86. Yeah, go check that one out. That one there, we talk about that as well. And I'll be talking more about this. Tempo control is the key. Yes, you're 100% right. You definitely want to keep a nice, equal, just steady, smooth, and just, consistent. I think if you guys have not read the book, what is it there? Oh, gosh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Well, there's Slight Edge. That's a good book. And then the other one is, help me out here, guys. Slight Edge book is it's made a difference. The One Thing. Yes. Another great, it's basically the compound effect. There it is. It's related to doing the one thing every single day, but repetitively and the same, not just the same, but something moving you towards that. Slight Edge. Yes. Slight Edge is all about having the edge because you do one specific thing, okay, that's going to help your business, your weight loss, whatever it is, every single day. And even though it's small, it compounds on top of each other. And then this way here, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Perfect example. I'll give you guys an insight. My son's in there playing basketball, right? Well, right now, he's struggling. I say struggling. He's still averaging 16 to 20 points a game, but he's struggling because when he goes to the hoop, when he finishes through traffic, he goes ahead and he finishes and he doesn't have his finish move down, right? He's good around the rim, but when he's in traffic, he's not. So what we've done is we've said, you know what we're going to do is we're going to also take and we're going to just this whole week now, we're just going to focus on your finish. We're not going to focus on your dribbling. We're not going to, focus on your jump shots. None of that stuff. You're going to do that stuff in practice, but you're going to do this on your own. And that's where the Slight Edge comes in. It's where you basically come in and you do something, that you're trying to really perfect, and you do that over and over and over and over and over again. It's the boring stuff that get results, but that compounds on itself because now when you get inside, for him, when he gets inside the traffic, he's going to finish. Now, those 6 shots that he missed around the rim, that's going to turn into 12 points. Now, instead of averaging 18 points a game or 16 points a game, he can average 24, 28 points a game. So I know that doesn't relate to business, but you get what I'm saying. If you want to, as far as your business, instead of saying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit down, I'm going to sit down and just work on my business for 8 hours and get everything done. You'd be better off to take an hour a day for 8 days and really focus on what's going to drive your business. And then the following week, do the same thing. And the following week, do the same thing. Yeah, okay. So we got someone here. We got a ban here. Not sure who this is. And anyway, if I see that come up again, I'll block him. I wish that you guys could actually come in and block him because I'm not looking at the chat right now as much. But just try to stay with me, guys. For those of you that are here because, you care about this stuff. If you're here to just be a troll, just go away. But anyway, so I really, oh, okay. All right. Well, we can do that. Yeah, Slight Edge is awesome. All right, there we go. All right, we got one. So anyway, for everyone else that's on here that cares about this stuff, I appreciate you guys hanging out. But yeah, I really wanted to kind of just let you into my brain. I mean, yesterday I had thoughts come in. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to be in the moment. But I got, things I'm thinking about, things that I want to do. So it's like you really just have to know that it's a process. You're not going to always be able to do it, but be aware of it. And I think that that'll help you. That's helping me. Like right now, right? I'm sitting in parking lot, right? Waiting for my son. I'm periscoping. I'm kind of getting that out because I've scheduled it in a sense that I'm only going to work on the business today and kind of like, like my Amazon stuff. I can answer emails in the car. I can do this periscope. I can do whatever I want to do to almost give me that release of what I want to do. And then not take away from those moments, So yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't see who that is. Midwife. Yeah, thank you. No problem. But yeah, I just figured I would drop in again, say happy holidays. I know we're approaching the first of the year. I've got a couple of great podcasts coming up too that you guys are going to, I think, really, really love. I know I got a lot out of them, a couple interviews that I did. So, yeah, I really, really do hope that you guys stick around and watch that. Yeah, Danny. Yeah, I know. Just relax, Danny. The PC will be there. Sometimes too, if you don't bring your phone with you or whatever, right? It makes it hard. You can't. Yeah. So, when do you think that sales will pick up? It's going to vary depending on what market you're in. If you're in health and health type fitness type stuff, probably going to pick up pretty soon. Yeah, Periscope gives us better access to. Yeah, that's what it's about. Some people they say, Scott, you're better off using your time somewhere else because you'll get more of your audience somewhere else. I don't care if I get 50 people on, right now compared to the audience that I've grown. I want to do this, and I want to benefit the people that are actually tuning in because it's just another way for me to connect on a live kind of interactive basis. So, I recently, you guys may or may not have heard this, and I'll tell you guys too, because you guys are on Periscope. I recently just did a kind of like a closing email sequence for my class, and I got a little bit of flack from that, of people saying that, not people, it was probably only like 2 people out of thousands. And then they were just upset, that I sent out 3 emails, just letting people know that it was closing down. And, I got a little bit of flack from that. But you know what? A lot of people came in and said that they don't care about that because, number one, it's valuable, but all of the podcasts that I've created, the Periscopes that I'm doing right now, this is doing nothing other than helping you, hopefully, and also allowing me to connect with you. So, again, you can't always listen to what people say. You have to really believe in truly what you believe in. So this way here, you can really do that. Val, go to the Facebook page. Chris should have posted something. I'm not 100% sure if we are. We were kind of on the fence. We were going to put it in a poll into the class. We were thinking possibly of skipping till the following week. But if Chris, he's got to just notify me, but we may do one. I know it's short notice, but I know because of the holiday, it's going to be tough. Do you think you will diversify into non-FBA revenue streams, Scott, or is it a long-term strategy? It is a long-term strategy, but I'm definitely going to be, and I am right now currently in other businesses and stuff, is taking that revenue and then investing in other things. So this way here, it's not dependent on Amazon, and also then using other platforms. eBay, for example. I'm not saying I'm going to sell on there, but just say like eBay would be another platform, other channels, and then including your own channel. Like I'm currently building an authority website, which probably won't really benefit the business for about 8 to 12 months. But yeah, definitely, Amazon to me is a great place to get a business up and running fairly quickly. And I say fairly quickly because, to be able to start a business and sell over 17,000 units, that's what I did my first year. In your very first year, that's crazy. And that's because of all the traffic that's there. So if you are just starting, get the ball rolling, get that momentum going. And then from there, you can go ahead and then start thinking about external channels or also other revenue streams. Your podcasts help me, Mom, start a business and get out of debt. Awesome. Now that's, I love that stuff. That is awesome stuff. I don't know if you guys caught that, but someone had just posted, I couldn't see the first name, but that they started listening to the podcast a while back and now it's helped them get out of debt. So, loving that stuff. That stuff that just makes me going to go on my day feeling just really uplifted, and it's just awesome stuff. So, I just, for me in the future, I don't know where my future is, and I know you guys don't know where yours is 100%, but to be able to just help people and get those types of things is just so rewarding. And in your Amazon business, it can be the same thing. If you're selling a product that helps someone rehabilitate themselves or help them fix an ant problem, right? You've done something that feels good because you're correcting and fixing a problem. That's usually what a product will do, or makes them happy because it's a product that allows them to have fun in their hobby, right? So again, you have to think about that. What is it that you're really doing and why are you doing it? Is it just for the money? Or is it because you want to actually help people with a problem and then the money will come? And I know it's hard to think that way in the beginning, especially because right now you got bills to pay. I get it. I totally get that. And when people would say, don't worry about that, just take care of everybody else and then the money's going to follow. Yes, but you got to pay the bills, right? I mean, we got to pay the bills. It's the bottom line. But there is a mix there. And then once you do start getting some money rolling in, you can start to see that you can take that and start creating products or resources to help that particular person or customer or market. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, I'm just sitting in the car, and I'm going to be actually doing a little bit of catch up here in the car while I'm killing some time. Do you suggest starting with picture videos? And I missed that one. I couldn't really read that. Trying to read that 100%, I couldn't do that. Something about picture videos. But yeah, if you guys are watching this and you guys think this is valuable, some other person that you know would benefit from this, swipe on the screen, share it, Twitter, Periscope, or even on Facebook. And if you're watching this on replay, you can do the same thing and keep tapping it up. Do you suggest starting with private label classroom course or podcast or both? Well, right now the private label classroom is closed, but I would say go to the podcast. I'm going to give you a link right now, theamazingseller.com/start. Okay, that right there has podcasts that I recorded that are in sequential order. It'll get you caught up in a hurry. I'm actually going to be doing, you're a member. Okay, well, if you're a member of the class, then go into the class and start going through the modules. I would still go back to the podcast, listen to some episodes that are going to help you, but you're already going to get all of that stuff in the class. So definitely just go in the class, follow along with the modules, go through that, get yourself connected with the community inside the class, and then also show up on the Hangouts. But yeah, also go back to the podcast too, go through some episodes. And guys, if you guys are just listening to the podcast, you can go to my blog at theamazingseller.com, go to the search tab and search in a topic that you need help with. It will bring up any post or any blog post that I've created that will have that topic in there, and that could possibly help you. So do that. The other thing is, if you go to the Facebook page, the public page, I'm talking anyone listening right now. Yes, okay, and hold on, the sun is kind of reflecting it. Yeah, if you are in the class and you wanted to go as an alias of another name, you just have to create another profile and then just tell Chris Schaefer, email me, and then I can forward it over to Chris and he can get you set up in that. But yeah, we have people that want to do that as well because they don't want to have a public profile. But you don't see anything that you post, just to let you know. You don't see anything that you post if you're in a private group. It's a private group for that reason. But yeah, if you guys are not in the class and you guys are just listeners of the podcast or Facebook community, TASers that is, over 20,000 people in there, another thing you can do is go to that page, theamazingseller.com/FB, F as in Frank, B as in boy. Go there and search in the tab up there, and you can search all of the threads that have been created from thousands of people. So I'm sure you can find what you're looking for there as well. There's really no excuse to not get started. This whole Periscope today wasn't about how to get started. What it is about how to get your mind right as far as like how to take that break that we talked about. But are you really taking a break, or are you unplugging? Whatever it is that you do, just understand that you're going to have those thoughts that creep in, and to try to keep them out. If you can schedule some time that in that day, that at 5 o'clock, you're going to be able to focus on what you really want to think at while you're at that event or at that personal time, so you can stay and be present, and enjoy those moments. It's really, really important that we do enjoy the moments that we have, and business is going to be there, but sometimes it's hard. It's a struggle. It's a definite constant pull for me. So I'll be definitely giving you guys any type of tips that I can come up with for that too, because as being an entrepreneur, it is a struggle. And some people said, I think on here too, does it get easier when you become more successful? And the answer is no, because even though you're successful now, doesn't mean you're going to be successful tomorrow. Okay? So just understand that. Just because you're successful now does not mean you're going to be successful tomorrow. Now, some people would say, well, Scott, don't tell people that. Why? Because it's the truth. It's like having a job. You don't know that you're going to have a job tomorrow or in the months to come, right? Well, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't know that your business is going to be here in 6 months from now. So you always got to be, helping your business and continually to make it grow. So, but the other thing I can say too, and this is kind of random, is, Live in the moment, live in this particular moment, today, right now. What is it? It's almost 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Stay here, stay present, because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring either, right? So I don't want to sit there on my deathbed and say, I wish I would have spent more time with my family and not worried about the money, because that ultimately isn't what I'm after. Hello from the UK. What is up? So just understand that you're always going to have these struggles, but we have to figure out ways that we can kind of combat them, Cool. A couple people from the same place in the UK. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to run. I appreciate you. I wish the best of luck to you in 2016. I'll try to do a couple more scopes before then. And we'll be doing more podcasts. I've got another one coming out on Monday. They're already pre-scheduled. I've got them already done. And I'm really excited for you to hear them. They're going to be, I think, good for building our businesses in 2016. I appreciate it. You guys keep coming back, and I'll keep scoping. All right, keep telling people about the scopes if you think that they'd be interested in what we have to talk about. We only want to bring people in that we want to be sitting around that coffee table talking about. So toodles, Val. Toodles. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have an awesome, amazing weekend, amazing week. I love coffee. Me too. And we'll talk to you guys really, really soon, all right? And again, you can find all the information about the podcast and everything over at theamazingseller.com blog, and you'll find all of it over there and the Facebook page as well. All right, have an awesome, amazing weekend. Love you guys. Peace. Take action and take a break and unplug, all right? Take care.